Someone is unhappy not because things are bad for him. It is because someone else in the peer group seems to be moving ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, my dear children, welcome to a new episode on Sadhana World Foundation. As usual, let me pick up a topic from our day to day lives and connect it to the wisdom which is available in our ancient texts. In our series of Campus to Karmabhoomi, we see young professionals having joined a workplace come under a lot of stress because they think that they are lagging behind their peers. Someone else seems to be making progress while they are remaining behind. They start circling themselves with a bunch of negative energies. They start losing their self confidence. They start losing focus. They are constantly looking sideways. Who's getting the promotion? Who's getting the salary hike by how much? And they are constantly comparing themselves with the others. They are not focused on the work that they have at hand, and they are not focused in charting a path of growth for themselves. Let's pick up a very interesting character, Duryodhana, from the great epic Mahabharata. All of us know that Duryodhana was one of the best warriors of his times. He was wealthy, he was powerful, he was respected, he had a very large family. He had a large kingdom too. Suddenly, at one point in time, he saw that his cousins, the Pandavas, were ruling a small kingdom, but the citizens of that kingdom seemed to be very happy. People were praising the king of that kingdom. There seemed to be prosperity in that kingdom. There was no threat from that kingdom towards him. However, he constantly started comparing himself and his situation with the situation of the Pandavas. He thought that he would do something to upset his cousins and the situation in his neighboring country. This was not diplomacy, this was not politics, this was his own situation in his mind, that he was unnecessarily comparing himself with the situation of his cousins. So connect this to today's world. What happens around us? So many Duryodhanas are around us. And thanks to social media, we see the progress that everyone else is making. And probably the mind is constantly asking, are you falling behind? Are you not doing well? But ladies and gentlemen, my dear children, here is the lesson. We all know that this thought of Duryodhana led him to a series of activities that he did, and the Mahabharata war took place, and the destruction that he and his family had to go through. So the ancient wisdom tells us that we need to focus on the task that we have at hand. We need to spot the opportunities around us. We need to constantly hone our skills, constantly challenge our own self. The focus should be we and ourselves. We do not have to really compare our situation and feel miserable by thinking that someone else is defeating me. This is not a war in which we are leading our life. This is common knowledge. But how many of us really care about it? Really demonstrate this? How many of us let our self confidence become stronger? How many of us continuously improve? How many of us really applaud our peers' success? It's good for others as much as it is good for myself for my own progress and success. In this world, every situation is not win lose. While my friend is winning, I have many other opportunity to win as well. Very profound. Think about it. I look forward to our future conversations.